if somebody has 4 million like Cola Ray and you see her all over Instagram, her music isn't all over Instagram. She is. You get me? So it's a different thing. Anyway, chat, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. Um, it's almost lunchtime. It is lunchtime. Also, I gotta run to the bank. I think some bum ass nigga try to steal my credit card number, so I gotta get a new card. Oh, you want me to explain? Let me explain because I think I said it in passing. I said I spent 70,000 while we were listening to Ye on lights. I bought it. And first of all, it's $3,000 I had to spend in rush because I'm doing a rush delivery. They're delivering from California. Hopefully to get it here Wednesday. I had to pay 10 grand in taxes because it's a sale. About 10 grand, well, like 8 actually, right? So that's already 10 grand. The type of lights I'm buying, it's for two of the spaces. So one is the off the record set, and the other is a alternate studio that I'm building as well. Now these are really professional lights, and I didn't want to do it half-assed or halfway. I could tell you the name of some of these. Yeah. So for example, I'm getting one of these. I'll show y'all. Like these things just ain't cheap. And again, you know what I mean? So this is called a light. Okay. Astera Titan Tubes Kit. So I'm buying this. Look at the price. I know y'all think it's finessing, but it's $8,000. Like that's what it's cost. It costs this amount of money. You understand what I mean? So I gotta buy this. I'm giving away some of the secrets to what my set is gonna look like, but I have accent lighting and stuff like that. This is gonna help create some of the accent lighting that I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, again, you could be cheap as fuck and your shit look tacky, but also I'm like all respect to Complex. I always tell y'all. First of all, I won't even get into that. I like building my own shit, having my own shit, and this headquarters is my complex. I'm gonna be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do there. I was not interested in renting nobody's studio space to do a podcast that I'm a DIY person. Why work on your schedule? Imagine me emailing someone, hey, could I book this week to record my podcast? No. I have the key to my fucking building. I go in when I want. I own all the cameras. I'm not leasing or renting nothing. I'm going to be able to do as much content in there as I want. And also, fuck it. If I want to make money, I could just rent it out to people because everybody want to do a podcast these days. Y'all want to come record at Akademiks headquarters, and I have not my main studio, in my other studio. Come, maybe we do some shit that will accommodate guests. But other than that, you got to get professional equipment, right? So I'm getting that. I'm telling you how it got to the 60 and shit. I'm getting like 10 of these. A light mat plus 4 with light dimmer plus duo. Like I'm looking off my invoice. So really, yeah. So these lights right here, they're $4,000 each. I got to get 10 of them. Like they're gonna be like overhead. Like again, chat. It's not getting scammed. Like I would say I'm getting scammed if they cost less. But these are professional lights, like professional lights. This is not like a flashlight. Okay. So when y'all want to see my very beautiful face and hopefully it looks very illuminated, it's because I paid all that. You get me? I'm trying to shoot some good content for y'all. This is $100. It's a fucking $100. What do you call it? A webcam that I do my stream on. Don't you want the podcast to not look like a stream, to feel a little bit more professional, and and also that I could do other content. Like imagine if I want to pitch a show or some shit. I don't want to have to go rent somebody's shit. I could do it at my shit, right? So buy the right equipment. It's like when I first invested in myself to buy the clippers to cut my hair. Yeah, I went to college. They was charging me $35 to cut my hair. I'm like, what the fuck? And they had a cash register up in the fucking barbershop. I said, hell nah. I spent about $600 or $700 and I bought everything that was in the barbershop. And then all it took was me figuring out how to use it. And in that time, for the amount of money I spent, I made it back by not having to go to get haircuts. I cut my own hair myself. Fuck it. You gotta invest, man. Like, you know. So I'm getting a bunch of these lights, and so this is gonna come to 45 grand when I get 10 of these. So 10 of these, 45 grand, right? Remember, you gotta add rush delivery, taxes, all that shit. I'm getting the other shit, 8 grand. So that's like 50 something. And by the way, I'm not telling y'all this to like feel bad for me. I'm telling y'all this because like, nigga, we making boss moves. I'm telling y'all this that when I shit on bum ass niggas, that y'all could be like, you know what? Walk the walk and talk the talk. I'm telling y'all this because I came in this shit not to be no peon, no bitch ass nigga. I came in this shit to run this shit. So when you start seeing my shit compared to other niggas shit, and I start talking, because I love talking my shit. Nobody talk more shit than me. You feel me? Y'all could be like, hey, look how the nigga do his shit. Fuck it. You gotta invest in yourself. I invest in myself. I love talking shit. You feel me? Somebody said 45K on lights. No. Well, it's just this type of light. That's the 45. So I'm getting that. Then I gotta get a bunch of shit to like attach it to ceilings and all that type of shit. What else do I gotta get up in here? Yeah, those are the most pricey stuff, honestly, though. So that gets me to about 50. Then a bunch of stuff that I have to get multiple of them. Some of them cost like 400, 500, and that adds up to a couple thousands per item. Anyway, it's fine. I'm saying all that to tell y'all, chat. It's all a part of the plan. And I'm an entrepreneur, and what I'm trying to build here, the money I have invested or I'm losing in buying these things, I'm gonna make back 10 times more. I've always done it. It just always happened. You know what I mean? Trust me. You're not gonna catch me out here like Ruri, who's getting pimped out and have to rent a fucking studio every week. No, I'm gonna have my own shit, nigga. You feel me? And any other podcasters, if y'all, you know what I mean, maybe I want to up y'all quality or just come over to, you know what I mean, Academics headquarters. You have to pay me, but y'all can definitely pull up too. For real, man. This is how, and by the way, like, let me go to this website because I ordered it from this website right here. Like a lot of it, I think they were saying that a lot of the gears were used for like some movie. What movie was it? Let me see. It was using. Oh yes, it was like, oh, so the lighting from this company was using Avengers, blah blah. Clearly, I'm not recording shit like that, bro. You get me? But I just want to make sure that I could have some dope shit. You feel me? Like I'm not recording shit for that. And by the way, like the shit for this, like it would cost way more, like 70 grand or like 80 grand is like nothing if you're on a movie set. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, they suggested a camera for me to get yesterday. That shit cost 30 grand. I said politely, fuck no. So one of the cameras they suggested me get super prof. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not getting that camera. I'm like, nigga, as long as I'm gonna get like the cameras I bought, each cost 5 grand. I think that's already like that's a lot of fucking money. But I'm not getting. Imagine I gotta buy for the space because remember I got 2 studios. Also, I have a setup here. When I do my Drake stream, I'm gonna bring you out to my bar area. So in case I don't know the apocalypse is outside, and I say I have to do my podcast or whatever, like my whole bar area has cameras and everything set up in there. I've never really used it, but I'm still kind of building it out. But for the Drake stream, so Thursday, that's why I'm hoping Drake don't play with me. We gonna be in there, so you're gonna see my whole bar, and I'm trying to get like some, you know what I mean, some chicks to bartend while we just kicking and listening to the music. I got a poker table in there too. It's Drake night, nigga. Tell you, I'm gonna have a doctor on standby in case I pass out from the henny. I think I might have to slap me 3 times, stick an IV in my arm, clear, and I'm back up. I bet. Where we at? Fuck it. Somebody said, "Ack, is it hard to not fly out hoes all the time?" I ain't gonna lie. In the last like couple months, I've significantly reduced it. Like I ain't gonna lie. Last year, I was flying out bitches like nonstop, bro. I booked hundreds of flights, hundreds. Facts. This year, but also I was on autopilot last year because like I knew how to do my everyday struggle shit. I was already in a zone, a mode. Coming into this year, like everyday struggle is done, and I was trying to prepare for my new thing. The thing about women, and that's another thing, like not to go back on my like rant talking about the manosphere thing or whatever, bro. When you're working and shit like that, bro, like it's way too much. Like even now, I'm everything is locked in for off the record and the launch, September 20th. Women are distractions, bro. Like they're distractions. Like chicks are petty, needy, and you realize it really just takes away your time from shit you want to do. Unless you're just straight up just paying for some pussy, which you just fucking you don't have to talk to them at all, right? But like if you gotta like when you fly a chick out, at least me, like I gotta entertain her. Like okay, ask every couple like you want no food, blah blah. Then they'll be like, oh, we're not hanging out. Oh hey, I never been here before. Can you show me New York City? I'm like, the fuck would I look like a tour guide? You know what I mean? So like, truth be told, I've kind of slowed down on that shit, bro. Like, bro, it's gonna keep you busy. And like right now, like the thing is, one of the things that's always true. Women gonna come with success. Nigga, as soon as some chicks start realizing I have a Spotify deal, nigga, they were running. Oh my god, I haven't seen you in a while. But that's how it goes. So like, you always gotta focus on your success first. Like this is a year I'm chilling out to flying out. Not saying I don't do, but I'm chilling out. Like, gotta take a step back. Gotta focus on like my whole mindset is figuring out this headquarters space, exactly what I'm gonna do there, get a good workflow going on, get this motherfucking podcast going on, figure out some shows that I'm gonna that I already have kind of developed, but I want to do a pilot for it, get a dope ass crew, find some people in sales, maybe start thinking about doing some stuff myself if we could align with some salespeople. If not, see who's in the business of maybe buying shows that we're shooting pilots or a few episodes to it, and kind of becoming more of a production house. Like, chat, it's gonna sound just ridiculous to y'all, but like that's gonna take me from the singular digits in millions to the double digits in millions. You feel me? Like that's when you might just see me just really just kicking on private jets. But like right now it's like cool, you have cars, cool, whatever. But like what's gonna make you like you gotta do big moves to get to the big level. You feel me? So right now I'm like, yo, all right, cool. Like even now I'm thinking about I'm scouting locations on the West Coast, but we can't do nothing yet until I see how it goes on the East Coast with some shit. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I hope y'all understand me, but I'm trying to explain it. Like, nigga, I'm trying to have tens of millions, not like okay, he got a couple million. You feel me? Because as much as that is, like, yeah, there's just levels. Like, there's so much levels to like just even success. So, um, the level is one level is me being a creator, another level is me being a businessman, another level is kind of trying to take. I was talking to somebody yesterday. And I was like, "Yo, I like what Cole Bennett does. You know what I want to do?" And yesterday I posted it a bunch. I wish I could find more clips. I love posting it. I love Boosie for this. I'm a entrepreneur like this. I watch Boosie do the Boosie Bash, Bro, he don't got no sponsor. He spoke out against the LGBTQ community. Like, people ain't gonna run to throw him money for his concert, but he fucking did it. And he used his relationships, and he probably put up his own money too. And I looked at it, it looked like it was a good turnout. But all these festivals now, like, they're all backed by so many people. Like, they're backed by companies who have all these vested interests in promotion and this, that, and third. You know what I mean? Before these niggas even announce, like Rolling Loud, they're gonna sell the stage. They're gonna sell the name of the stage. Hey, this is gonna be the fashion on the stage. All right, bet, cool. Give us this amount of money. So like, they're working not a different league. Boosie did this shit on his own, and shit. Even me, I was thinking this. I'm like, man, that's gonna be another level for you, Ak. Like, you're gonna throw your own fucking festival, and it might start off with like 5 motherfuckers. It might be 5 people, because you know some niggas don't like you. Fuck it. But it might be 5 people, like 5 artists. And then the next year might be 15 artists. But hopefully you could build that shit. Not saying you got to compare or compete with like a Rolling Loud, but these are just levels of what, like, yo, I never came in this shit just to be a YouTuber. Like, that's why I'm building this headquarters space. I'm feeling like I'm stepping in a different league. Like, I'm trying to do different things to put me in different, places. So, one of my goals is to have a festival. Or not festival, like concert. Let's just say concert. Because when you hear festival, you be thinking like 3 days. Like, yo, tents, this and third. Like, no, nigga. You show up here, you watch 2 or 3 artists you like, and go home. Peace. Right? And somebody says label. Yeah, I mean, I think all those are to come. I think the label play is a play I could have. As I go on, I gain more people who see me as important that I could always leverage later for a label. So like the label play, I don't have to do it immediately. You get me? But it's something on the table. Like, I want to do everything. If you're an internet creator and like you just cap yourself at doing what you're doing, like, what was the point? Where you just wanted some money and that's it? But if money's the only thing that really motivates people, okay, cool. But you're always gonna get the biggest bag once you stop chasing money. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it hurt. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've spent $250,000 in the last 2 months on the headquarters on different shit, whether bills, whether like building up shit in there, wiring, ordering equipment, cameras, this and third, set design, now lights. Bro, you're gonna spend some money. But like, if you're one of those people who are just like pocket watching, nigga, you'll never get to be the person who's making $10-20 million if you're like, man, I don't want to spend no money. It's like gamblers a little bit. The motherfuckers who like, they gamble $20 and they win once and they're like, oh, I'm done, I'm walking away. All right, cool, but like, I'm kind of always the person who, if I go with $20, I'm not leaving till I get 500. I like to put shit on the line. So, yeah, I be thinking of these grandiose, big plans, which the reason why, if y'all wonder why I showed y'all me just drawing on my phone with my thumb, and I obviously had the contractors make it later. I show y'all that because the ideas that's in my head, I don't know how to get done at this moment. Like, I don't know the first thing to start a festival. I don't. You get me? But just having that thought, and this is what I think being an entrepreneur is all about, is figuring it out. You're going to have to figure that shit out. So, hey, there's probably like mad hoops. There's probably hoops and hurdles in terms of insurance, find a place with a permit, ticket sales, artist management, promotion. There's so many things. And like, that's what I'm saying. These aren't just easy things. But if you want to do some shit, you're going to figure it out. And if y'all ever ask me what I think sets me aside from anyone else in the world, is like, when motherfuckers get lazy, I bunker down. When motherfuckers, they get the answer of, yeah, we don't know, I'm like, I'm finna find out. If you're an entrepreneur, take those principles and apply it to your life. Whatever your visions and your goal is, when those questions, which are essentially hurdles, arrive to you, or be like, well, this needs to be done, but you don't know how to do it, most people walk away. People are innately quitters or they walk to the path of least resistance. The true entrepreneur is gonna say, fuck that. That's why you think Kanye became a fucking billionaire? If Kanye was never in debt, he would never be a billionaire. That nigga had to be spending out the ass from the get-go to try to get to a billionaire. All of these other niggas who never been in debt 30 million, they probably were laughing at you at one point like, yo, what's up with this goofy right here? None of them are worth $1 billion. Kanye is. Why? Kanye, you call him a nut, call him whatever, he's definitely an entrepreneur. Definitely. And a capable one at that. So that's one of the things where I know, like, trust me, remember my headquarters, yo, I paid $180,000 in rent for 2 years. I never used it. But the location is so prime. I'm 2 minutes away from Holland Tunnel, basically 8 minutes away from Times Square. For that price I got that place for, even when I wasn't using it, I was waiting on permits and certain shit. Bro, you can't let that go. Now, granted, I'm not, I'm transparent with you. I write that off in taxes, clearly, duh. But still, like, you can't be watching your pocket and think you're gonna double, triple, and tenfold flip your money. That's not how it goes. You know what I mean? And even though sometimes I feel like some of his practices are bad, like Dame Dash has a good approach to, like, yo, you got to put your money in the streets. Like, y'all might think I'm getting ripped off because I'm paying this in lights. Well, now I own a studio that even if I don't make the best content, it has all the professional grade content that if people want to use that space, which is an amazing location, I could charge professional premium rates. Hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe me and my team don't know how to use it. And my shit kind of comes out like, where you paid all that money for that? All right, cool. Well, anybody else who wants this spot, keep in mind, I'm so used to dissing people. My shit is in the heart of what's going on. Like Times Square, 8 minutes away from me. So, nigga, you gonna have to take a couple L's. That 180 I lost on the rent, I'm finna make it back. Also, I write off a lot of, well, not write off, like, I use budgets for other shit, like, shit. What I'm gonna do my accounting, and I'm gonna put for my the budget that I did the off the record shit with, it's gonna almost pay for the other shit, which I'm gonna my other studio, which I could rent out or whatever. So I only tell y'all these things just to try to inspire y'all, because like sometimes I don't want y'all looking at me like I'm no fucking unicorn. Like, I'm not. I'm an entrepreneur and a creator, and I'm very happy that I can entertain y'all on the mic. But I'd be an idiot. And also, don't follow me like I'm no fucking guru, because I hate that shit. But I hope I can inspire y'all to do the same shit in whatever y'all do. You know what I mean? Like, if you really think about it, if only making money was my motive, right? I was making over $100,000 every month, like sometimes $150, whatever, from YouTube. It cost me nothing to make my YouTube videos. Like, this shit's quick, like that. Now, sure, I have some talent, whatever, but cool. Like, let's compare it. Like, Vlad's cutting checks to niggas now. Vlad has studios. He has employees. Nigga, I was doing that shit, cutting it, doing it all myself. So what they're paying out in costs, I never did. So I could just kept doing that and be like, y'all gonna keep just making this money. But that money becomes small in terms of what you could make. So that's why I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do that too. But I'm going to use some of the money that I never used to have to pay nobody and fucking invest in some bigger shit. That's how it goes. That's life. You know? Yeah, nah, don't be scared of spending money. Chat, never be scared of spending money, man. I tell y'all that to say, yo, y'all all have y'all dreams and goals, and don't be scared to invest in yourself. Secondly, and I'll leave y'all with this, and I just said it, the true mark of somebody successful and an entrepreneur is when questions and hurdles come in front of you. You get me? Like, some people, they think manifesting is saying, hey, I want my song to go on the radio. Nigga, if you a real hustler and entrepreneur, you're gonna figure out what it takes for your song to be on the radio. It's gonna take you're gonna figure out all the fucking processes, and even if you can't accomplish or get through all those doors, you're gonna align yourself and find the people to help you get through the door. Manifestation ain't just saying it's gonna happen, it's also fucking being so obsessed with it that along the way of your journey, you happen to get there. That's what it is, if you ask me. All right? Chat, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I'm glad that we got to listen to Kanye. I gave my opinion about that. I touched on a couple topics. We did some fun shit on I love looking at Spotify numbers. I'm a number guy, period, but still. But hey, I'm going to try to get my day going on. I love y'all. I'll probably put up a YouTube video too if I can. But yeah. And I think I might go by my headquarters space because I had to leave early because I was on a boat. I was on a boat yesterday. I didn't even know they could do like boat rentals in Jersey. Like we was on like some boat like in the middle of the ocean. I was like, damn, this is dope. It's kind of cool. I liked it. I thought boats were only like in, I'm gonna sound dumb, like Miami. But they're like, no. So get all the liquor y'all want and get a bunch of music and shit. We gonna go park this bitch in the middle of the ocean. Y'all gonna turn up. And I'm like, word? Like that shit was cool. Anyway, I gotta go see what they did with the set, and if I'll show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a little sneak peek. So they're not done yet. Yeah, because I'm not gonna put it on IG, so I'll just show y'all through the camera. I'm super excited about this though. Super excited. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So that's an 85 inch monitor over the right side of what you're seeing. My face is lit up. There's gonna be 2 monitors behind me. That's a desk. Across from it is gonna be a fucking couch for like whoever is gonna be a guest on the episode or whatever. Yeah, it's some shit. It's some shit. Yeah. Oh, you want me to show you? Oh, I'll show you this part. This is how it's supposed to look. So it's kind of gonna be looking like this. This is it from the side. So there's literally like almost like a booth I walk in to get like I basically so the vision I had, right? The vision I had was Jon Stewart, Colin Cowherd meets Jon Stewart, Colin, because again, this is not going to be a show where it's me and 2 dudes or whatever. The show is academics. I might have guests or I might have an interview that I'm doing, right? But it's primarily me, and in some of the episodes where it's just like conversations like this, obviously much more structured, I might have 2 people or 3 people with me, and they're just people to bounce off. You feel me? Like they'll be the stooges, like you know what I mean, like Ruri Mini Mall, like them. They'll be over there, but they got a couch. So I get my little desk, they get a couch. We kind of like we're opposite from each other. We look at each other, pause, and yeah. Yeah, I like Colin Cowherd. Somebody said the casting couch. Anyway, I hope y'all see the excitement in my face. And again, I only tell y'all the money I spend that y'all could see the fucking process. I wish when I was coming up, someone could show me the process, because I seen a lot of people fake it, and I see a lot of people do shit that didn't make sense. And I'm doing it my way, and who knows? I might be wrong. If I take an L, I fucking take an L. Screw it. All right, chat. I love y'all. I'm getting out of here. Somebody says stream later tonight. Why would I stream later tonight? What's going on later tonight? Maybe. If there's some shit to talk about that I didn't talk about now, if I miss some shit, just DM me, whatever. We'll talk about it later. Y'all look behind the scenes? Yo, I hope that shit inspires y'all, man. Hope it inspires y'all to do y'all thing. Right? Okay. What should I eat for lunch? Oh, Jake Paul's fight tonight. I can't stream it. Twitch is going to violate. I want to watch, though. Yo, I kind of got Jake. I had Jake early on because I heard that this guy can't really punch the center. But the more closer we're getting to this shit, like this Tyron nigga, Woodley dude, he kind of coming across like he about to go in that ring and fight for his ancestors. Like, I feel like I even saw that clip where he was talking to Jake and he was like, yo, you see how many rap videos you watch to learn to dress like that? He's like, see, the rappers you watch to learn how to dress, they rapped about places where I'm from. They rapping about my lifestyle and what I had to go through. And I was like, damn, Woodley's taking a cultural, racial stand a little bit. Not really necessarily calling Jake racist, but like, this is what we had to go through shit. And I'm like, he might not be on paper the best person to fight Jake, but who knows, man? The strength of his ancestors might have him knock Jake the fuck out. Now, I'm going to be honest. If he gets slumped, it's crazy. I'm going to be honest. If he gets slumped, if I'm Jake, the next fight after this dude, I'm going for the bag. I'm either fighting Floyd. There's not going to be a winner because it ain't going to be like what I'm trying. Well, actually, it probably could be a winner. Apparently, there wasn't a winner with him and Logan because of the weight difference. Apparently, that couldn't be a legal fight because Logan just weighed too much more than Floyd. But still, if I'm Jake, I'm fighting Floyd or Conor next. Floyd, Conor, or Pacquiao. Fuck it. Floyd, Conor, or Pacquiao, man. Pacquiao just lost. Run from that nigga the whole time. Who cares? Somebody said Jake got too much pride to lose, but he has to lose. He has to take the fight that he will almost definitely lose to get the bag. You get what I mean? Like, these dudes, he's handpicking. He's cherry picking them. Hey, I'll pick you. We can fight. This dude, he's picking a dude that he has an advantage over. Every dude he's picked, he has an advantage over. For him to get record pay-per-view buys and the bag, you have to fight the dude that you know you're going to lose to, but you know you got the bag, and maybe you could just chalk it up, and when you explain it away, but just explain it away on some shit like, yo, this is one of the greatest ever. Like, he could beat me, but the rest of y'all, I still fuck y'all up. And niggas said, yo, Jake got too much pride to lose. Man, Adrian Broner got too much pride to lose. When you lose, you lose. Like, boxing is a very unforgiving sport. Like, boxing is not about, like, boxing, if you watch Rocky, you should know, it's not about, like, who got the better story. Like, oh, man, this is a good underdog story, so he's gonna win, or this is a, oh, man, no, nigga, if you get the right punch hits you at the right place at the right time, you're knocked the fuck out. That Javante Davis dude, though, look like he's legit, though. I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all see him losing? He just got to stay away from the hip-hop lifestyle and women. I think that ruined Adrian Broner. Like, you know, Floyd always said this really dope thing. He's like, yo, y'all all, like, there's so many fighters that's coming up that want to be me in terms of, like, undefeated, flashy, that guy. But as soon as basketball players get cool, they start hanging with rappers. Like, James Harden is a star. He hangs with Lil Baby. You know what I mean? Like, you almost kind of, your skills now brings you to this cool part of society. The boxers want to be in the club, not the gym, the club. The boxers who, like, I'm not no athlete, so I drink every day. You're not supposed to be drinking. Drinking ain't going to help you knock niggas out. Floyd don't drink. Y'all in the environment where it's all about drinking. You know what I mean? And it's not like once in a while. Most of these dudes, they're showing up on, like, you're a boxer, yet you're doing hostings at clubs like a rapper. All your homies is rappers. You start doing that type of lifestyle. I believe that lifestyle led Adrian Broner astray. Also, I do think when you haven't lost, it's a power. There's power in losing and losing early. I think Adrian Broner, by the time he lost, he couldn't regain the diligence to put the work in anymore. If he had lost before then, yes, but he couldn't. He couldn't. So, it is what it is. Somebody says, I got to slow down drinking shit. You all right. You all right. You all right. You're right. And as time, as time goes, who knows? Listen, we might be doing a stream in like 20 years. And who knows? It might be on Twitch or another platform. Like, I might just be sipping on some, Pinot Noir, like some fucking red wine. You know what I mean? Just keeping it super light. It might just be one glass. Towers, people like the Yeah album, man. Right? So, as life goes on, like, it's not going to be Henny Demics till I'm 90. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, things do change. And by the way, I do appreciate y'all for even, like, looking out for my health. I don't look at that as, y'all trying to be funny and nothing like that. I look at it as genuine concern. All right, Soldier Boy tweeted some shit.